Rant.
Rave.
Repeat.
Sweet, it worked.
Well, no, but now you were supposed to say the second word. You said it a couple times.
Oh, Rant Rave Repeat?
Because I'd go rant,
Rave,
repeat,
rant,
rave,
repeat.
Yeah, see? It's
Oh,
like a kid's
is that how
class.
your intro goes now?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, this is different from the first time I've done this now.
Well, the first time we just in one podcast we decided on it in the middle of it. We're like, this is how we're gonna do it. And then the second time when we tried to do it, which we'll play after this, we screwed it up. So we've yet to have a successful attempt, but maybe in like a couple months. But well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Rant Rave Repeat. You know how it goes. We just kind of talk about random stuff, and the first topic I'm bringing up is Kyle's deciding between an iPhone and a Android, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Now, why? Tell me about the Apple. Why?
The only reason why I want to get an iPhone is because
You can talk more loosely.
What? It's the only reason why.
You're like, you weren't talking with your hands, but you seem like you're like force gripping the microphone.
I'm trying to.
Still in the Star Wars.
Just wore the Star Wars mask.
Yeah, but what happened when the first time when I told you not to get an Android and then you got one because I'm like, oh, you're gonna lose out on iMessage.
Well,
like,
it's 'cause
whatever.
I had a
Fuck you.
crazy ex-girlfriend who liked to monitor me everything I did via iPhone. So getting an Android phone was pretty nice because you could no longer. Oh, you did not read my text? Why are you like? Oh, you've changed it to just delivered. Like, oh, are you not getting my text messages? Like, you're not answering me. Like, it got so annoying to the point where I said, screw it, I'm just going to get an Android phone. And that happened. My life was so much better after having that. And, like, didn't have to worry. She's like, oh, do you get my text? Like, oh, sorry, like, it's Android. It's a little bit different. It was a great excuse. But now it's like, I don't really, like, my family has an iPhone. Like, a lot of my friends have iPhones.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's how bad our relationship was. He switched phones. But what happens if you just made it to like when it was just delivered? Well, how
because they could still see blue, like, because if your phone's off, you can't even use the excuse, oh, my phone is off, because when your phone's off, it goes to green, I believe.
What do you mean? The bubbles?
The bubbles go to green?
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
Okay, hang on. Text me right
well,
now.
No, I have an Android phone, so it doesn't work because it's always green for you. But if I had an iPhone...
So if you had an iPhone, and I had an iPhone, and my iPhone's off,
yeah,
and you text me, the bubble's going to be green instead of blue? I call major bullshit on this because I've never heard anybody say anything about this.
I should just stick with an Android.
Wow.
Yeah, because
I can't believe you changed phones for that.
That's actually the reason why I changed phones. As bad as that sounds.
It's kind of sad.
It is kind of sad. Well, it just goes to show you how crazy she was.
Or how crazy you were. You should have known by then if you had to change phones. How do you think that was going to work out?
It worked out really well for me.
No, I meant the relationship.
It worked out well for me.
Sorry, I'm spitting a bit out. I can't talk and suck at the same time. Shout out to you guys or ladies that can, because I can't. Well, I don't think you should be able to. I don't think you're required to talk dirty if you have like a dick in your mouth. So
I expect that.
Yeah. You expect that?
Yeah, I expect that.
You expect a lot out of the ladies.
Oh, of course. Only the best.
And then the other thing we were talking about, and don't worry, to save you, I have like a mini topic. Not as outlandish as the last one we talked about with the masturbating fire guy that you tried to defend for some reason.
I was just being the devil's advocate.
That's okay. We last time we talked about that girl that got all that surgery done. Yeah, I tried to defend her, but it didn't work out. Not defend her, but in the same way, be devil's advocate, and it's just like... Oh, I couldn't. Like, yeah, she spent like, I think it was $200,000 or something on like the surgeries, got ribs removed, and yeah,
gross.
Yeah, pretty much. But the other thing was, we were talking about, we were comparing notes about. Well, we won't use names for the innocents, but Kyle is dating or maybe seeing somebody. Don't let her ever listen to this. She won't. She won't even know.
She won't even know.
No.
She won't listen to this.
What's gonna happen when I promote it, though?
You won't do it.
What?
She won't do it.
Yeah, I said I will do it. I have to promote it. That's my job to say, in this episode I'm joined by Leo. Yeah, sorry. We don't have Leonardo DiCaprio here. He's just been sitting here quiet the whole time. No, but when I promote it, I'd be like, in this episode.
Oh.
Yeah, because you'd be listening.
She won't listen to it.
No, she won't. Unless I'll be like, hey, Kyle's new girl, listen to this.
Yeah.
But anyways,
you specifically calling you out.
Yeah. We were talking about comparing parents and meeting them and whatnot. And I said in my past relationships, I've been in a long-term relationship now, so I meet the parents and everything like that. But my past ones, I'd do my best to avoid them. And you said you wouldn't avoid them at all. You almost sound like you wanted to meet them.
I always like meeting parents.
And why do you like... First of all, I don't think I've met many people that like meeting parents, but why do you like it? Not just that you're good at it, why do you like it?
Because I feel like it gives the person, whoever you're seeing, another perspective.
Oh, so it's a tactic move.
No, it's strictly tactic. There's no... It's not like, oh, I like to meet your parents.
I'm like, it's a weird fetish.
No, it's
Can your dad come to the movie?
Yeah. It's strictly tactic, because as soon as your parents meet you, and if they like you, they're going to talk about you when you're not there. And it's always going to remind them, like, hey, that person you're with, super awesome person. You should hang out with them. Like, it's totally okay. And you get you get away with a lot as well, too.
What happened if the parents didn't like you? Don't you
then
get
you're
the
just
reverse?
fucked.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Have you ever had a parent not like you? I think I've had parents not like me before. Have you ever had a parent not like you and you could get a vibe from that? Or are you pretty perfect record?
I've had it pretty good. I've had, like, strict parents where, like, the girl had to be right at home at 10 o'clock. And
yeah.
Okay, like, yes, sir, she'll be home by 10.
Are they still liked you, the parents? You got the vibe?
They still liked me, but I was a lot younger, so it was hard for me to interact with them, start conversations. It's like, I'm 16 years old, like, all I want to do is, like, go snowboarding and, like...
Play that new Halo game, sir?
Play Halo.
No? Okay.
Yeah, like, that was my life, and he's a working man, so...
Yeah.
There's not really much in common, but now, being a bit older, like, having the background and all the jobs I've had before, has really helped with...
You got a lot of in between either working at Big White, which people in non-Cologne don't know, it's a big ski resort.
Yeah.
Open, what? October, November till like the snow's gone. When is it officially open?
It's like basically
Usually.
end of November to halfway through April.
Okay, that gives you some preference. Because one time we were talking about the GeekVerse, we were talking about Scandia. And you're like, oh yeah, I guess not many people know about Scandia.
Yeah.
But and then so you have that, and then plus you're a firefighter, so you got like two cool things as an in.
Yeah.
With parents.
Yeah. So I've really used that to bump myself up. It's a total tactic. That's the only reason why I like meeting parents.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But you yet to meet one in this day and age where you're older that you feel like, oh, they don't like me, or I'm getting a bad vibe.
Yeah, I haven't had that happen
No,
yet.
not even with the phone one.
No, her parents liked me a lot.
Oh, okay.
Her parents like adored me.
Oh yeah.
And like said, like, oh, I feel sorry for you. Basically.
Oh right, it wasn't the other way around that your parents didn't like her.
My parents hated her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
That's an uphill battle.
Yeah, my parents actually hate a lot of the girls I date. I don't know why.
Wait, is it your parents or is it your mother specifically?
My mother specifically.
Yeah, I thought so.
She's just super protective, I guess.
Has she met the potential newest one?
No, because I don't live with her anymore. Right,
that's true.
So I don't live with my parents, so it's not like they like, oh, this person's coming over, you're gonna have to meet them. It's like, no, like that whole shabam like goes away.
Yeah.
So that I only meet, like, they'll only meet my parents if I take them to like some sort of family outing.
Yeah.
Which isn't too bad, but it doesn't happen often.
I was gonna say, when was the last time you had a family outing?
Yeah.
What are you, an 80s comedy?
Christmas.
But you're not gonna take her to Christmas.
No, I'm not gonna.
It's way too new for that.
Oh, for sure.
When we record that, it was way too new. This will probably come out in like March.
Yeah.
Way too new when we were recording this because there's still fucking snow outside.
Yeah.
How was your? Have I seen you since Christmas? We just talked about New Year's off cast, but I don't know if I've seen you since Christmas.
I don't think so.
You know, I won't ask you how Christmas is, because if this does come out in March, this will seem really irrelevant. Well, I'll ask you later. But, and when was the last time you went to Scania? Because I just brought that up.
I don't know, like 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
We got drunk and
was driving the kids' play zone.
Yeah, I was driving around the go-karts wasted.
They let you?
Yeah.
Did they know you're drunk?
I don't think so.
Do you think they would have cared if they knew?
I don't think so.
Could you kill yourself on the go-karts?
Yeah, I heard we turned it, no longer was go-karts, it was bumper carts.
Oh,
and
right.
You get stuck in the corner and your friend drives as fast as he can to hit you. It did not hurt, did not feel well at all. It hurt a lot.
It did not hurt.
It did not hurt.
Well, do you think if someone died,
yeah,
let's say there's 3 of you, and one of you died while doing this, and then there's 2 of you left and the police show up and they found you're drunk, do you get charged with a DUI?
You can get charged with a DUI driving a bicycle.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I guess you're on a public road. That's a thing, right?
Oh, so the
Or like
go-karts?
or you get charged with public intoxication.
So you're telling me the go-karts are safe?
Probably not safe.
No.
You probably get charged at least with public intoxication, and if your friend killed you, then that'd be like
Well, I didn't mean...
vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, I didn't mean like he meant to... He may not meant to kill you.
It's still... It's
I'm gonna-
manslaughter.
I'm going to search it up right now.
It's accidental. I don't know how you would do that, but like it was no, if he like purposely ran into you, that's premeditated murder.
Well, I didn't... Yeah, but I did... I did. That was not part of my story. You're taking my complete story and changing it. My original story was, hey, what happened if 3 friends were drunk, went go-karting, and one of them died in an accident? You changed it to what happened if 3 friends were drunk, went go-karting, and one purposely killed the other one. That's a whole different movie.
Well, I guess so.
Like, because... I was like, no, he's going to jail no matter what. Then if he purposely kills his
Yeah.
friend.
Oh, for sure. One of them gets. I don't know what would happen. I think onus would be on Scandia.
Get a D.
It would be because they
On the
let
guy
you
sitting
drive
there.
the go-karts intoxicated.
Oh, here we go. There's 2 things that come up. Can you get a DUI? The first one is on a bike, so we'll check that.
Yeah.
You want to take a guess what the
Answer is
no? Well, okay, sure. We'll do the answer first. I'll see if I can find a right answer or whatnot. Let's see. Is it legal to drink and bike? There are gaps in the law. That's always good to read. There are gaps in the law. This is coming from www.thestar.com. So this is more pertaining, I guess, to American people. But
Yeah.
more of our... Well, our listeners are kind of more 50-50. We got a lot of American listeners. So in America, there are gaps in the law. The way the Highway Traffic Act as written, it stipulates motor vehicles when it comes to impaired section. It's similar to speeding. So that's why. So I guess because technically you're driving, but it's in the, like, what is it? In the Highway Traffic Act, it doesn't say, it specifies motor
yeah.
one. So I guess it's one of these things, I guess. I think if they catch you, you'd probably get a warning. It's just, I guess, what you're doing. Or, like, maybe if you were drunk and driving a bike and then you got hit. I don't think... Do you think you could sue?
I don't think you could sue because you were also intoxicated.
What would happen if the driver was also drunk with the car that hit you?
Oh, then definitely it was their fault.
But what if the biker was also drunk? That's what I mean. What if they're both drunk?
I feel like the motor vehicle would still be at fault.
What happens if 2 DUI people hit each other? Or 2 drunk drivers hit each other?
Then they're both at fault.
Okay. We're breaking down the law here.
I don't
This
know.
episode of Rant Rave Repeat.
I do not have any law experience. I go to school for engineering.
Okay. I don't go to school. Let's see. What do you think the second thing is? So, like, on the Google search, I put, can you get a DUI on... And then it was like, a bike. What do you think the second thing is?
I don't know. On a boat?
Nope.
No?
No, it's not. I don't know. I had like a mini stroke. That's why I didn't answer you so long. I wasn't like playing like a Jeopardy game where I'm like, I'm not gonna tell him. No, it's not a boat.
What is it?
You're not gonna take. You're just gonna take that one guess.
Oh, a skateboard?
Oh, I was gonna say the skateboard. No,
Uh-huh.
a horse.
A horse?
That's the second one. And it's because I guess I just already searched it, but then below the classic. Now I just have can you get the classic. What do you think would come up? Don't look. What do you think would come up if I just put the words can you get as a Google search? What do you think is the question that falls?
Can you get pregnant or can you get
close
STD?
on the pregnant? No, close on the pregnant. Like
oh, keep going on the pregnant?
yeah, like what more?
You get pregnant from anal?
No,
I
that's
feel
not
like that'd be
it.
pretty high.
But it's can you get pregnant on your period?
Oh,
That's the
that would
most
make
top
sense.
one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find some other stuff. Let's see. And I'll see if pregnant.
'Cause I feel
I'll
like
see if anal comes up. Can you
the
get
16-year-old boy would tell the 16-year-old or 15-year-old girl,
this is safe?
like, oh yeah, no, we could totally do it because he just wants to get his dick wet.
Okay, so the first one was can you get pregnant on your period? The second one is like some super bad shit. Can you get pregnant from pre-cum? So like I don't know. It just seems like
Well, can you?
I would think so. I feel like that's how everybody use protection. Like if you're not with somebody,
Yeah.
this is what to me. This was always my judge, and that's why I guess probably it's only like as a man, you know there's two times. Either there's no condoms and you gotta take the risk. So there's that time. But if you have a choice of a condom, let's say it's in your cabinet, it's in your wallet, it's in your pocket, but you choose not to use it. Before you choose not to use it, you need to ask yourself, if this girl gets pregnant, is it gonna be okay? And sometimes you may be dating a chick and she may be great, but you might know she's crazy pants. You might know she's not gonna marry. So you need to ask that. Kyle, you cannot say yeah, because I know personally you have not used the same
logic.
No, because I've tried to tell you many times that you should use more protection.
But like I'm seeing a chick, I just stop. You know
what? I'm talking about in the past.
Oh, in the past?
Yeah.
But I didn't have that opportunity.
Oh, so there's no condom, so it's just like high risk or reward.
Yeah.
That's very bad, kids. Don't kids are listening to this, but okay. So that was the second one. The third one was, can you get pregnant on the pill? So.
Which is yes, you can.
Yeah. There's what is it, a 0.1%?
Yeah.
Yeah, but still.
1.
If there is a God and he wants to be an asshole,
yeah,
that 0.1 can be a 0.100.
Yeah. Well, remember that story how the guy was supposedly had a condom and she was on the pill and they still had a kid. We used to work with them back in the day.
Well, is that person related to me?
No.
Oh, who was that person? No names. Okay, so tell me the situation again. I'm trying to. We're doing like what's
Remember
that?
We went to flashbacks.
Hang on. What's that game where
20 questions?
No, not 20 questions. The game. It's a board game where you'd have a bunch of faces and
you'd
be like,
guess who?
That guy? Yeah, we're playing Guess Who in this. So tell me the story again. So flashbacks.
We were at flashbacks. We're all having a great
time. Which
is
a club in Kelowna. Great time.
Someone had an interaction with the other person. Okay. And decided to break a bottle and try to start a fight in flashbacks.
Oh, that person said they were on the pill?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this person's a bad person. Not a good person. Okay, I wouldn't believe anything he says, so yeah.
This is what I was told. I don't know.
Okay, let's do a couple questions. We'll put how to and see what comes up first. Let's see.
How to change your oil on your car. I feel like that would be how to...
Okay, well, first when I put the... Oh, let me refresh here, because it was... it was podcast questions. Let's see. Okay, well, the first thing that comes up... For some, I'm doing one more research, but it seems like it says how to get more, which is how to get a tie?
How to tie a tie.
Oh, you're right. How to get a tie.
I'm like, how do I get a tie fighter?
I'm like, what is this drug I don't know about? Let's see. Okay, how to... Yeah, you're right. Tie is definitely number one on there.
Yeah.
How to... put... Okay, so... Okay. Well, this is kind of tough, but... you know what? I love Google. We'll discuss about this after. What do you think the first result is for how to get and then blank? It's something really bad. How to get and then like blank. Like it's not just one word, but like what follows the first one of how to get.
How to get high off something?
No, that is not in the top 4. It is top 4.
How to get nothing to do with drugs or paraphernalia? I feel like that'd be hard.
It is something illegal. I'll give you that hint.
How to get away with murder?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, do you think I'm gonna search this right now and put myself on the cops list? But do you think that is because there's a TV show, or do you think because there's a TV show called How to Get Away with Murder? But I don't think it is.
I think it's off from the TV show.
You do? You don't think it's people searching just how to get away with murder?
Yeah.
I'll search it and see what the first thing that comes up.
Rip.
It's a TV show, so we're good.
See? Boom.
Okay, so I'm not on the cops list because now it's just like I just want to find out more about that show.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the second one? Second one is a something to do with your body, and something to do with while you're a teen.
How to get rid of pimples?
Yeah, acne. So that's number 2. That's the number 2 top one of how to get.
Yeah.
The second, third one. This is something that everybody has asked one question in their life. They have it, but they want the better version of it.
How to get... They have it, but they want a better version of it. Yeah,
you would have it, but you'd want a better version of it. And at one point, you'd ask somebody, "Hi, how do you get
more money?"
No, everyone wants that, but no, it's something. It's a service.
How do you get free movies or something?
No, how do you get American Netflix?
American Netflix.
That's the third top one. Don't you think you've ever asked in your life to somebody?
I guess so,
Or you've Googled it at least?
Yeah.
Okay, now, this is the fourth one. It's...
Way out in left field?
Yeah. Like, but I'll give you the fourth word, too. I'll give you 5 words. How to get rid of blank.
How to get...
And say what's first thought on your mind, but I don't think it will be that.
How to get rid of a body?
No. It's not. It's nothing illegal.
There's nothing illegal?
No. It's just how to get rid of blank.
I don't know. How to get... I have no idea.
Spiders. How to get rid of spiders.
You burn the whole house down. Screw it.
Oh, I don't think that. Is there any other questions I should put in here? Oh, what's can you? Oh, we did we do? Yeah, can you impregnate?
Yeah.
I'll put in how to. Well, that was already get away with murder. What are some? Maybe we did them all. How?
What happens if?
Yeah. What happens? What happened to Chris Heidman? Who's that? I'm gonna just click on that to see. Chris Heidman. Watch, it'll be some really mother of. Oh, I'm not gonna read this. This is a current report. That's right. It's so popular. It's just like a Coven thing.
Oh.
Okay, hang on. We'll do 2. So I did. What happens to? What happens to? That one's not as good. So I'll go back with yours. The only one that was good is there was 2. It says what happens when you die, which.
Okay.
Google's not gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you're searching that, unless it's like us for fun.
Well, you're gonna decompose biologically.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And then the other one is what happens when you quit smoking. I don't know. You get healthier.
Yeah. I know your lungs go from black to back to pink.
Yeah. What happens if? Okay. What happens if you don't pay MSP? That's the very first one.
Oh, I can tell you what happens.
What happens, Casement?
They just take your what's it called? They take your government check that you get every month.
Yeah.
And then they just put it towards your MSP.
See, I didn't know that. I'm really bad with that.
I'm really bad with it. That's how I know.
Oh, so you had to find out. Oh, did you not pay it one time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't pay it?
Yeah. And they just take it off
Do you
your
mean
check.
yes, you did pay it, or yes, you did?
I did not pay it.
You're saying that is a correct statement.
That is a correct statement. They take...
Sir.
This has happened to me.
Oh, okay. So now you make sure you pay it.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like my mother still does that. My mother still does my taxes, everything like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Okay, so this is a fucking weird one. It's definitely illegal, but okay, so number 3 is what happens if you kill quiet? Oh, never mind. It's a Metal Gear question. I just went down because there's a character named Quiet because I'm like, this is super fun. Like, what does that matter?
Oh, I haven't played Metal Gear yet.
You got it, man. It's great. Okay, so these two I'll get you to guess because there's options.
Yeah.
What happens if you eat blank?
Mushrooms?
No.
Wow.
It's not mushrooms.
Eat bugs.
You just said that so here. Seriously, bugs.
Bugs.
Not bugs.
What happens if you eat...
It's something that could make you sick if you ate it.
Something that could make you sick.
Yeah.
Poison ivy? Some sort of...
Oh, okay. I don't... You think that's really the third... This is the third most option on Google. What happens if you eat? And you thought it was poison ivy?
I don't know.
You think there's that many motherfuckers out there eating poison ivy?
What people Google in their life.
It's if you eat raw chicken.
Oh, and then probably the next one's like raw meat? Or...
No, the next one is if you drink, which I'll say, first of all, raw chicken, this probably sounds bad, don't listen to me, but I eat it all the time, and I've never got salmonella or died. I leave my chicken a little pink at times.
Ew.
Because it's more juicier that way.
Ew.
And it's better working out wise because there's more nutrients. The more you cook stuff like meat, and that's why I drink raw eggs, because if you cook them, that's what I read, is you
don't
cook out
listen
all
to
the
him.
Listen to me. If you cook out if you want to get fit and if you listen to actually, you know what? You should listen to me. I did a nice, good feat when I was younger. I used to be 240 pounds. I don't think I've ever talked about the podcast. And then I lost 100 pounds. And then I got 40 pounds of muscle. Not to be cocky, but that's just what I did. I was 140 skin and bones and nothing. So, listen to me if you want to get some muscle. I ain't Mr. fucking Universe. I ain't The Rock walking around, but...
No, you definitely are not The Rock.
No, but I'm not Case Mid.
That's because I have a life.
Oh, yeah? You have more than life of me?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Between job, podcasting, and film, which like you do help me film. You're in the films, but you're not writing the shit. You're not editing the shit. And then I got the dog.
I do have 3 jobs, and I go to school full time.
Okay, he doesn't mention that all 3 of the jobs are part time, and one job is only once in a while. Another job is a retail job that's maybe once or twice a weekend, and then like you got Big White, which is about to end.
It's not bad. Yeah,
And you could be fired from one job, so you might be down to one job that only happens every once in a while.
But school full time. School is a full time job.
I guess. But you didn't have that the past few ones. You just did now. Okay, so last one for this is what happens if you drink?
Liquor? Alcohol?
No. It's something worse. Something that like...
Drink raw eggs?
I'm guessing...
That's disgusting.
No. Do it. Something that I have a feeling that maybe it's just because a child has drank it accidentally and parents might be searching it.
Oh. Bleach?
Yeah. Good job. I think that's the only one you got right.
Yeah.
I think there's that and one other one. Is if you got bleach. So, there we go. Is there anything else we should search in the Google thing before we get into our mini main topic here?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm done with Google.
That was fun though. I like seeing what they search every once in a while. Well, this is one thing, and I brought this up because I saw the list. Once again, this came out a couple weeks ago, so it'll just be like months old by the time it comes to it. But it won't matter. It'll be like a month past 2016, maybe 2 months at the most. But the reason I bring it up because one time I had Kyle over, and he was literally using my TV to first watch Keel and Peele videos, which was good. But then he also would just randomly watch trailers, and he would just like, you'd just watch like, just stupid. You'd watch any trailer.
It just keeps going.
He is the worst of getting in the YouTube wormhole of like, oh, this looks cool and this looks cool, and he's just watching like, man, this is like awful stuff and whatnot. So the reason I want to bring up because you know Fandango or Fandango in the U.S. You know what they do?
No.
They sell tickets. Like they're the ticket sellers.
Okay.
Okay. Well, hopefully more you know. It'll make sense to you. But anyways, they did some calculations and they took a couple polls, and I think they take it as far as like people clicking and maybe pre-ordering tickets and whatnot. We're gonna go down in, I guess, in America, but still, Fandango is like the main ticket seller there. Like everyone goes there because it's like with.
Is there like Ticketmaster up here?
Yeah, but it's just for movie theaters.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I think Ticketmaster is American too.
Is it? I don't know.
I think so. There's a Ticketmaster.com.
Okay, continue on your story.
But anyways, so like you know what us how we buy tickets?
Yeah.
They're always like just exclusive to the theater, but this will sell like the tickets to all the theaters.
Oh, okay.
So with their estimations, they took what was the 10 most anticipated films of the year. Now before I give you this list, because I want to go down the list and see what you think about each of them, because you're like you love movies, but you're more like the movie fan. You're not like a movie buff. Like you're more, you're definitely more mainstream. You're definitely the guy that still sees Transformer movies.
Well,
you're some of the people I kind of hate, to be honest. I love K. Smith, but the people that are still seeing Transformers movie, I fucking hate.
Because it's still a your old girlfriend sees Transformers.
Not anymore. No,
not anymore. Because we haven't. The last one was like what, a year or two ago.
But she didn't see the fourth. Or was that? No, that was the fourth, right?
We saw the fourth.
No, I didn't though.
Oh, she did though.
Was the fourth with the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
You fell asleep.
Yeah.
No, she didn't see. But she didn't see. No, I think she saw the third. I don't think she saw the fourth because we both kind of gave you shit. I could give you 1 to 3, even though I think they're all terrible.
Yeah.
But like now that 4 is happening, like.
Oh no, 4 was crap.
Yeah. Are you gonna see the 5th one now, or are you finally?
There's a 5th one.
Yeah, it's coming on in a couple of years. Michael Bay's coming back to direct.
Oh no, I probably will still go see it.
Oh my god. See, and this is why I want to ask you, because this list is definitely. This is what I thought, because my list obviously is like.
I won't see it opening night, but like.
You're still gonna see it. You're still gonna pay $15 to go see it.
I'm gonna see it on Cheap Tuesday.
You're still gonna see $9 to go see it. But that's why I wanted someone that was not
how busy I am.
Someone that not a film buff to see like talk about this list, because this is definitely I think a list of people like kind of like you, because my list is obviously like all comic book movies, so you got that.
Have you seen The Revenant yet?
Yeah, it's damn good.
Okay.
Yeah, I did see it.
I haven't had time to see it.
It's great. Yeah, and then there's like obviously it's like comic movies for me. There's like Hail Caesar that like you don't even know about. Like what the fuck is the one? Have you seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
I think I might have seen the trailer. I know I watched like a wormhole of trailers and they all like went mushed together in my brain.
Yeah, but he has another. Shane Black has another. I can't remember if it's the good guys or the bad guys, but he has a really good one coming out. But anyways, like I guess when I looked at this list, I am excited for a lot of these films on the list, but I could see why I'm not. Like, there's definitely more mainstream list. So I'll go What do you, and well, first, what I know Deadpool, but
Yeah.
at this point, by the time this episode comes out, Deadpool probably out. So hopefully it was good. Hopefully we'll definitely do a review on the comic book cast. We'll have you on Dynamic Duo. Check that out for people that just like comic books, everything. So there will be a review there. But obviously Deadpool's on your list. What else is on your list so far of like this year that you've seen trailers or like posters of?
Obviously, Captain America: Civil War.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna see Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed from the trailer.
Yeah.
I don't talk about it. It makes me upset.
It's still like excitement, but it's like low. It's like like you're still excited to see it happen, but it's definitely not like not like it used to be. I feel like, but
so and then I guess obviously Deadpool, then X-Men for sure.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you're missing a big one, but that's okay.
Oh,
I didn't say it because I didn't want to. I wanted to see if you'd remember.
another big one?
Yeah.
Not
comic book related.
Oh, is Finding Nemo coming out? The new
Finding
one?
Dory is.
Finding Dory?
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be a pretty big.
I threw that on my list. I don't think I'm super excited for it yet, but I'm excited to see it. I'm more excited for Incredibles 2.
Oh, that's the next one I was gonna say is
Yeah,
Incredibles.
but that's
2.
not this year. That's next year.
Next
It's
year?
2017. Yeah.
Right.
And I'm excited for the Toy Story 4. I've always loved Toy Story.
Yeah.
Cars, I don't want to see.
I like Cars.
Yeah. I'm going to say this because I don't think you remember it. Zoolander 2 comes out this year.
Oh, right.
Which by this podcast, it's probably already out, and hopefully it was good too. But yeah, that.
Right. Forgot about that one.
Yeah, we're going to do...
I keep calling it Anchorman 2 for some reason. And I mean Zoolander 2.
You got to make sure you get that day off work so we can do a double feature.
Oh,
Remember that time we saw... Were you with us when we saw The Hangover and Fast?
I think so, yeah.
That was a good night. Even despite like Hangover 3 not being that good, like when you see movies together, it makes them better. Because like even if it was bad, you kind of forget about that. And it was just like, I remember, because we saw Hangover 3 first and then we saw Fast.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was lots of fun. Like if anyone's never done that, do a double movie night because they just haven't released the same day. So even if they don't release the same day, do a double movie night. Like
which one do you see Deadpool first?
Oh yeah, Deadpool first. I love Zoolander. Zoolander, I think we've talked about this before. I think it's probably my favorite comedy of all time. Like it's the one for me. I'm not saying it's the greatest for everybody. Like that was my Anchorman. Like I felt like in middle school there was two classes of people, and it was like the Zoolander kids and the Anchorman kids. And I felt like Rutland, which people in Kelowna, but like they were full on Anchorman. And I love Anchorman. I like it a lot, but it's definitely more. I liked Zoolander more. I don't know. There's some I found more quotable. I liked Hansel a lot more than the other characters. What do you like more between those two?
I really like both of them. Yeah, so I can't really.
Are those one of your two your favorite, or is another one like is Step Brothers your favorite over that, or like what's your favorite? If you had one comedy rest of your life, what are you picking? Like for me, I think it's Zoolander.
Yeah.
Before like Zoolander and the other, there's a lot of good comedies, but like the original Hangover still holds up as being fucking so good. Like especially, did you see that in the theaters?
I think so.
It was so fun in the theaters, but like I'm trying to think of other comedies, but
for me it would be between Zoolander and Step Brothers because I really enjoyed Step Brothers.
Step Brothers is definitely the best one they've done. Like I liked Talladega Nights, but it's so much better. Yeah. In this one, I don't know if they're still making, but the rumor was they're gonna do one where they were like with the same guys, Riley and Farrell, but they're gonna do one on Halloween night where they're two dads like trying to out prank each other. I'm not sure if they're still making that, but if they are, I want to see that so bad on Halloween night.
I guess there's that. Well, I guess it's not with Riley or
John C. Riley.
John C. Riley.
Which Step Brothers?
No, because there's one with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell, and they're like dads or whatever.
Oh no, it's not that one. No, I didn't see that. No, this one's supposed to be like they're competing dads on Halloween, and they're gonna like out scare and prank each other. And like I think that would be a solid hour and a half, especially on Halloween. Yeah. The other one I think I always forget. I don't know why, because in middle school it was at that time. I think for a while it was almost bigger than Zoolander. Was Superbad.
Superbad was a classic.
It's so fucking funny. Like that is like. Yeah, but I guess the thing with Zoolander, I guess it's a sequel. But are you excited for that or what?
For Zoolander?
Yeah.
I'm excited for it, but I'm kind of worried if it will dive. Kind of like Anchorman 2.
Yeah.
Like Anchorman 2 is
perfect for what it's not my favorite, but I still feel like it's a perfect comedy, and it's tough to.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know. I guess
how do you follow up with something that's so quotable?
Yeah,
like tough. Everyone loves, and then you're like, oh, let's make a second one, and it's like, well, no, because people are gonna expect the first one, but not at the same time, and
it's totally different because of comedy, but definitely The Force Awakens has helped me with that though. Of like, how can you do something that matches expectations? And like, I still like a couple of the older stories better than The Force Awakens, but still. Like The Force Awakens was like it exceeded all my expectations. Like that was like. So I think it's still possible. It's still we've seen proof that like I don't know, if you hate The Force Awakens, then I guess that's your opinion. I don't know, something's I feel like wrong with you, but
too much comedy for them.
Yeah, I thought there was too much comedy, but that didn't make me like that movie sucked. It was just like one thing of like I didn't like that and I didn't like that, but it's like just because there's no movie that's perfect, and like there's like for me there's things I didn't like, but it's still like a 9 out of 10 movie, and that's high. That's like an A. That's an A, isn't it? 90 out of 100. Yeah, that's I still give it an A. Yeah. Like it's just like there's a few things I didn't like, but that doesn't like I don't know like it did more right than it did good. Like it could have been a lot worse.
3D was a better version of it than the 2D. I
really?
enjoyed the 3D better.
Wow.
Yeah. Just the seeing all the TIE fighters.
Yeah.
And like all the special effects was a little bit cooler.
I still like 2D better. I'm not a 3D fan, but I can see where it come from. But anyways, back to this.
Okay, so what's the list?
That was what you were most excited for. That's what I was. What do you think? Let's make a prediction. What do you think will be? Because there's a couple on here you've not even talked about, and I wouldn't have either. But there's a couple high ones that you didn't. What do you think would be? We won't do this whole list, but in your opinion, what would be number one? This is from like online, so people buying tickets, people that participate in the poll. It said like they voted this. What do you think would be the top one? If like not just you, but I mean like the world or America. What do you think would be?
I don't know. I would think maybe Civil War.
Okay. I'm not going to reveal my pick because it's a spoiler, but I'll start from 10 and up, and then we'll give like our opinions on each. Yeah. Number 10 is the Disney live-action version of The Jungle Book.
Oh, I forgot about that preview.
How do you feel about that movie as average moviegoer, Kyle Smith?
I like The Jungle Book, but like I feel like all this redoing all from the old films and making them into like the realistic is kind of just like meh.
Kyle just put his hands up for
like it's all right.
What was I gonna say?
Well, I'm excited. Don't get me wrong, but like
I'll see it. Emily's not excited at all. She's like, I don't want to see that. So me, you and I will see it on Cheap Tuesday. I'll see that one on Cheap Tuesday. I don't need to see that.
I don't need to see it opening night.
I haven't seen. Have you seen the Cinderella live action one?
No.
I've yet to see it, but people said it was really, really good.
That was Maleficent?
No. That's a separate one.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
They did Maleficent, which apparently was not that good. It was like I heard like it was meh, but the one that Maleficent's not in Cinderella. Do you know?
Oh, that's Snow White.
No, that's Sleeping Beauty.
Is it?
You Disney scrub.
Whatevs.
But yeah, so they made Maleficent, which was meh, and then they made Cinderella, which was apparently really, really good. Yeah. So I'll see it because Jungle Book's definitely one of my favorites. Like, it's not to be like sexist, but like the princess ones, I'm more wanting to see because it's the same way as like I'd expect a woman not to want to go see like a movie just more centered around man. Like, you know, like, I still plan on seeing the Cinderella movie because it's on Netflix, so I'm gonna definitely watch it. Jungle Book I'll go see, but I'm not like I'd say excited for it at all. I'm just kind of like, okay, I'll see that. Yeah. And the other thing that's weird though is next year there's another Jungle Book coming out. Oh. Because it's technically not a Disney movie. Oh. Really? And that one for me is better because you know who Andy Serkis is, do you? No. He did Gollum and like Planet of the Apes. Like he's always the mocap guy. Well, he's directing that one and he's gonna be in it as it Baloo? As the bear? His name is Baloo, right? Yeah. And then like Christian Bale is Bagheera. Like, oh, really? That one sounds stacked, but. That I don't know, but kids will go see it. This will make money no matter what. But
number 9,
number 10. Oh, that was number 10. I know. We're on number 9.
Let's go to number 9.
Number 9 was Zoolander 2. So we talked about that already. I'm super excited. I don't know. Like I said, I think most of these movies while we're talking about right now have not been out. I'll make sure this releases at least before most of these. Zoolander 2 might be out, but for us, we already talked about that. Like I think we're excited. We're both a little cautious, but number 8 is X-Men, which. I don't know. I'm almost surprised that it's almost on the top 10 to be honest. Because we talked about this on the very first comic book cast, the dynamic duo that like.
Not a lot of people watch X-Men.
No, I don't think that. I think it's just coming out in a bad year with like you have Deadpool and you have Batman vs Superman and Civil War and like what else is there? Like Suicide Squad, which people are like.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
People are iffy, but it's like I feel like there's a lot.
Let's go save the world.
Let's go save Earth. But what was I gonna say? I feel like, that's why I'm surprised he made in the top 10. I feel like people haven't really talked about that. I feel like I'm interested to see how much money it makes. Yeah. But I felt like if this came out next year, it'd be better because we have so many like big comic book movies already that I feel like people are gonna forget about. I guess they're not. It's in the top 8, but like, are you kind of the same? Like, but Why do you say people don't watch X-Men? I feel the last one was their highest grossing one, Days of Future Past.
I don't know, like,
And
if
did
you're
you
looking
not
at...
like Days of Future Past?
Oh, no, I liked it. I
Okay,
thought it was
right,
awesome.
you did, yeah. I love that one.
I think it was Liam?
No, he liked it too, I
Liam?
think. There's
Someone-
a couple people.
Oh, I don't know who it was then.
Whoever we saw at the theater. I know Wong and Steven didn't like it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Too long for them, but...
Yeah. What was the question?
Well, why do you think, like...
Oh, why? Yeah.
Your excitement for it this year. Like...
Yeah, no, I think it's still going to be a really cool film, and I'll see where they go with it. Like, it's, been 2 years since the last one?
Yeah.
So, no, I'm kind of like...
You don't
got me
that.
into this X-Men... I mean, not X-Men, like comic book movies, and got a lot more into it than it used to be.
Yeah.
So a lot more... and since you're excited, I get more excited about it.
You weren't excited for Ant-Man, though.
Oh, no. Woof.
Okay, so that was number 8. And then number 7, this is a weird one because I'm not excited for it all, so that's why I'll ask you.
Yeah.
And we just brought him up when you brought up Save the World, and this is where my line came in, Save the Earth. Independence Day 2 at number 7.
Oh.
How do you feel about it? For me, I do not love Independence Day as much as other people. How do you feel?
That kind of makes sense if you're looking at it from like the average person, because
Yeah.
they love Independence Day.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, Independence Day 2, like this is gonna be unreal.
Yeah. Will Smith's not in it. Okay, I didn't know if you knew that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't know. We'll see. Like,
So you're on a we'll see and excitement. Have you seen a trailer yet?
yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be awful.
It looks all right. I don't know. Like, definitely don't know why it's higher than X-Men, but
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
but
I can
guess it makes
see.
sense.
Yeah, so far the list that yeah, I guess like you said, it's probably the mainstream thing because so far, I don't know. I go back and forth with X-Men, but I could see Independence Day being bigger than Zoolander and Jungle Book. But X-Men, like, I'm just kind of surprised because like later on, I'll tell you like a few movies that didn't make the list, and I'm just surprised X-Men made it over them. So that's number 7. So you're like on a we'll see sort of thing.
Yeah.
Are you gonna see it?
Not
Not like opening weekend then, I guess.
probably not. I'll probably just see it when it comes out in movies.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
DVD.
the only way I'll see it is if people tell me it's really, really good. If not, I'll like watch it on Netflix or something. Like I don't know. For me, like I like the first one, but I don't know. Did it come out were we alive when it came out, or was it before us?
Which one? Sorry.
The first Independence Day.
I think we were just. That was like in the 90s.
So maybe that's why I don't have as much love. But I don't know. There's other movies from the movies like the 90s I love. So number 6. This is I think probably the one I'm most shocked about being as high and even being in the top 10 because I'm not really excited for all, and I think the trailer looks bad. Is Star Trek Beyond.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
That's what I mean. Like you totally forgot about that. That's number 6.
There's so many movies coming out.
Yeah, this year's stacked. But number 6. I don't know. Do you think it deserves this is the one we might spend the most time on because I'm just surprised. Out of the movies I named so far, Independence Day 2, X-Men, Zoolander 2, and Jungle Book, I would probably rather see all of them except for Independence Day. I'd rather see Star Trek, but most of them I'd see Jungle Book before Star Trek. I'd see Zoolander 2. I'd see X-Men. Like I said, Independence Day is kind of meh, but
I guess it's just more of the general public like starting to get like that last movie that came out, Star Trek.
I guess, but I just felt like with Star Wars, the Star Trek hype was gonna die.
No.
So how's your Star Trek hype?
Oh, it's alright. I don't know, like it's.
What did you? Because
I'm not a big Star Trek person. Like,
the only reason I watched
Trekkie.
them is because Star Wars was not around.
Yeah.
I feel
like
like
that's all you had.
Yeah, exactly. That's all. But
It's
now
like-
Star Wars is back.
Done.
Yeah. What did you think about the trailer? Because you saw it during Star Wars. Remember they showed us
The trailer?
Yeah. What did you think about that?
It just looked alright.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. They're all getting captured or something like that.
Well,
I
it's
don't
like the
understand.
ship crashed.
Yeah.
And then
They
shit
just have
goes
to deal
down.
with. Yeah.
Yeah. They just gotta deal with it.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It just seems alright.
Yeah. So.
For like plot line. So like I'll still watch it, but like.
But so far the ones I've named, is this the one you think you're least excited for? Like, would you see this over Jungle Book?
I probably wouldn't see either.
If you had to. Some guy
I'd probably
comes to
see
you
it
and says-
over Jungle Book.
Oh, you would? Okay. And would you see it over Independence Day?
Probably would too.
Wow, so your Star Trek hype is a bit more than I thought.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
That's because like, I'm not excited for Jungle Book really.
Yeah.
And I'm not really excited for Independence Day 2. Like.
Yeah.
I'm just not a big like big sequel person, if that makes sense.
But you were talking about how much you can't wait for Civil War.
Yeah, but like that's different.
The comic books get the pass, and Star Wars. Those sequels get a pass. Okay, so number 5, rounding off that was the last. So far, I'll go do a recap of the last half. So number 10, Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Zoolander, number 9.
Yeah.
Number 8 is X-Men Apocalypse. Number 7, Independence Day. Number 6 is Star Trek Beyond. So then from there, number 5 is Civil War. That's number 5, which I was kind of surprised.
Surprise face.
Yeah, that's what Kyle has right now. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, I do. And this is it's still gonna make a bunch of money no matter what. But like, just starting from this list, do you think that's because
they've had so many Avengers movies,
or that it's technically Captain America movie?
I think it's probably because it's technically a Captain America movie.
You don't think it's the fatigue yet?
I think it's a bit of both. That's why I didn't watch Ant-Man.
Yeah,
because I was kind of tired of sweet, another Avengers movie like.
Yeah, well,
another Marvel movie.
See, I won't get fatigued. I do worry that like people like yourself will. Like, I'll always go see them, but I do worry that people will stop, and then but who knows? I think at that point, I think Liam may have brought up on the dynamic duo. I think once they do their big Infinity War, when they have like them all crossover, I think that's when they should not stop, but maybe go back a bit of like having just a couple a year, and then like, but that's the thing, and that's the problem that they have. Marvel's doing it so well, but it's not like they're putting out a bunch. I think. What is the other film? They only have, that's the thing. They only have 2 films. They have Civil War and then Doctor Strange at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So technically Marvel only has 2, but there's 7 comic book movies because like all the other people,
actually,
like DC
I hope
and
Doctor
Fox.
Strange isn't high on that list.
What? It's not on the list.
Oh, okay.
I'll spoiler alert. It's not. Which, first of all, why the hate for Doctor Strange?
Well, I don't feel like it would be on that list.
No, it's not even a preview out for it yet. So,
There
did you
go.
see the pictures of Benedict Cumberbatch though?
I think so.
He looks great, but that's my thing of like, I feel like if it was just Marvel, people wouldn't get fatigued because they usually only put out 2 films a year, but it's because you have X-Men and you have Batman, so it's like they're kind of gonna get the shaft because they're doing things right, but then because there's so many other people trying to do like comic book movies. So. So that's number 5. So you're surprised by that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So number 4, which is the one you didn't even bring up, but is the new Jason Bourne movie.
There's a new Jason Bourne movie?
Yeah, July 29th.
See that excitement?
Yeah.
What?
So
I really like Jason Bourne movies.
And it's with Jason Bourne. It's
what?
Not like,
It's with Matt Damon.
Yeah. You didn't even know this?
No.
So you were just excited that... Did you see the last one of Bourne without Matt Damon?
It was alright.
But you saw it still.
Yeah, I saw it.
So you were still excited even knowing before Matt Damon was back. You were just excited for another Bourne movie.
Yeah, I love Bourne movies.
Why? Tell me why you like them so much, even without Matt Damon.
I really just like the investigation and like the CIA type stuff, and I don't know. It's really up my alley.
No, that's fair. No, I just wanted to know because
I've read some of the books as well too, and I
Yeah.
really enjoy them. So
have you read like the ones that are based on the movie, or did you read like offshoot ones? Like, cause I think the first 3 are the actual movies one, but then he has like a bunch of others that aren't.
I've read the actual movie ones.
Yeah, and how are those?
They're different from the movies, that's for sure, but they're really good.
No, I just wanted to investigate you because you hadn't been that excited about any of these yet.
I know.
And you're like,
wow.
Yeah.
It's just the first time I've heard that one.
So
Now I
that
gotta
comes
go
out-
watch the preview.
it's not out yet.
What?
There's only 2 pictures. At time of this recording, there's only 2 pictures, and it's just like him with his shirt off, looking all jacked, and then him like seriously looking at like a wall.
Oh.
So,
But still.
and because it doesn't come out till July, so
okay.
when we were recording this, they wouldn't need a preview right now.
Yeah.
So that's number 4.
Okay.
And then the top 3, it doesn't surprise me the number top one, but we'll get there. It's just funny. So number 3 is Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Okay. Yeah.
But my whole thing is, are you surprised that's higher than Civil War?
Kind of. I feel like a lot more people like, because it's Batman and Superman, that it's a lot bigger because of that, not just like Captain America Civil War.
True.
It's like, were you gonna watch like, what came out the same year as Captain America like Winter Soldier? Was there another?
There's Days of Future Past and Guardians.
Right. Oh,
Which
okay.
all did good. So I don't know where you're going.
Well, I don't know. I was gonna try to make a reference of like from DC and Marvel. And,
Oh yeah, no, DC hasn't had a movie out in a while. That's why.
Right. Like
they had Man of Steel.
right in the which was
Yeah, not the greatest.
No, I don't
No.
really like it.
Some people really like it. I don't.
That's why I'm having a hard time with this Batman vs Superman. And then the first trailer came out, I was like, oh, this looks unreal.
That first trailer was really good. That
Yeah.
Comic-Con one, it's like 5 minutes and whatever. That was really good.
Yeah. The
That-
second one, they showed too much for me.
Yeah, because I was the same way. I think it's so funny. I think Liam said this too, like on our comic one that's like a roller coaster. I feel like not even just that last trailer, but this whole marketing has been that, because it was like, so Man of Steel comes out, you're excited. Oh, it looks like could be a good Superman movie. It's it's not like a horrible movie, but it's not like you're not walking away like, wow, that's awesome. So then they announced Batman vs Superman, so you're kind of like, okay, Batman's there, but like it's still Man of Steel, and then like you see like Ben Affleck in the suit, like, oh, that's looking good, and then you see like a teaser trailer that looks good, then you see that 5-minute trailer, like, man, like I'm sold. Like I think the whole thing that sold me on that first trailer was still just this, and this is why I hate that second trailer, because the simplicity of him just running into those buildings, falling was just so, because like that would be Batman. Like he would be, everyone's running, he's running. Like it was just simple stuff like that. We're like, man, it's gonna be good, and then it just showed Batman and Superman fighting a little bit. Yeah. But then that second trailer just shows you so much, and it's just like, we're still gonna go see it because we're excited. But I would feel like, and this is why I'm surprised it is so high. Like I would feel like, as a non-comic book reader, that like, why do I need to see that movie? But maybe that was the selling. I don't know. I feel like there's two groups of people that don't read comic books. I guess maybe they got them more excited, or it was like, why do I need to see this? Because it seems like they show me everything, but I guess they don't know that as like an average movie. So maybe that's why it's high. I think it is just the whole like, and it's never happened before, right? Yeah. Where even Civil War, it's huge, but you've seen all of them in the same movie before. With this, you've never seen Batman.
These are like new
Superman.
Characters, basically.
Yeah, and then plus you still have Ben Affleck playing Batman, which is big. I love Christian Bale, but Ben Affleck's like a bigger like name, so it is still. Like, people like my mother will be like, he'll be a great Batman. I think he'll be a great Batman now that I've seen the previews, but before I was like, oh, we'll see. Like, so that's number 3. So that's what I was wondering. So number 2, Finding Dory. So I was a little surprised. I thought it would be the other way if people were that into Batman vs. Superman. I thought it would be Batman at 2nd and Finding Dory at 3. Because I know people have wanted that for a while, and you talked about a little bit. Are you excited for that, or you just want to see it, or?
I think I just want to see it for more of the nostalgic reasons, because I loved Finding Nemo. Yeah. And
I don't think anyone didn't like Finding
that's
Nemo.
True too.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever met a person like, oh fuck,
I hate
Finding Nemo.
Oh,
I love Toy Story, but there's people like, oh, that one wasn't as good, or I didn't like the third one, but with Nemo, like, because it's only one, I feel like everyone likes that.
So it'd be interesting to see where they go with the storylines.
But you're interested? You're not excited?
Oh, like I'm still more hyped about Jason Bourne for all of a sudden. Like I don't know why.
Well, that's coming out this year too. Like I said,
it's because you just told me now. I think because all this other stuff has settled down a bit. I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm pumped for that.
Number 1, we didn't talk about it at all. Yeah. I know you probably didn't talk about it because I'm probably gonna blow your mind right now that you don't even know this movie's coming out. Yeah. But number 1 is Star Wars, it's Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So you didn't even know this was coming out. So it is a movie.
I heard about the name, but I didn't know it was supposed to be a movie. But this isn't like a prequel or something.
It happens in between 3 and 4. So Revenge of the Sith and that, it's about, you know how they get the plans to destroy the Death Star? Yeah. It's about those pilots, I'm pretty sure, and they have to. It's like a heist movie, and they're gonna go and get the plans. And they're in it. Mad Mikkelsen is actually in it in a secret role, and then there's rumors that Vader's gonna be in it as well. Oh, okay. So. Yeah, so I imagine you didn't know that was coming out this year.
I didn't know it was coming out this year.
Yeah, it comes out December 16th, so practically 2 days before the first Star Wars. Like, just because the calendar is different, but it's coming out the exact same week as the last Star Wars. So,
but that's quick turnaround for J.J. Abrams.
No. This is like it's a I think it's Gareth Edwards. I think did you see Godzilla? Yeah, it's that guy. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check. But how did you feel about Godzilla? You just gave a really puzzled face.
Well, Godzilla was good at first, and you're like, yes, Bryan Cranston, this is gonna be badass. And then you're like, oh wow, you're spoilers. You're only in here this for 5-10 minutes. Oh, you're gone now. Now I have to deal with this kid for the rest of the movie, trying to save the world.
This kid.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, it is that guy. It is Gareth Edwards. I was pretty sure, but I didn't want to stamp it on there. But so does that movie though? Obviously, it's a Star Wars, so that's excitement. But does that plot excite you, or?
I think it's just I'm excited. I'm excited for sure. Yeah. But I'm also on the fence because I don't know how different director, like the whole, like, 'cause Godzilla was great, but like the whole CGI and all the cinematography in it, was all right.
Yeah,
but it was like a little
not your cup of tea.
Yeah,
or you didn't walk away being amazed.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was like, oh, it was cool, but like I wasn't like, oh my goodness. So I'm kind of worried that if that Star Wars like Rogue One will ruin that for me.
So you have excitement, but it's a Zoolander thing of like, if it's bad, it could be like kind of kill your Star Wars type of bit.
Yeah.
For just Star Wars in general, because there's still another one the next year, which is funny because this is the thing, I guess, like, last year, like, obviously we're always going to be excited we're going to see them, but that comes out next December.
Yeah.
And then
the year after that.
The year after Star Wars comes out, but it's not in December, Star Wars 8.
Oh.
So what is there? It goes January, February, March, April, May. It comes out May of 2017. So it's only 5 months away after Rogue One.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
It's not, but do you worry it's going to be, like...
a little too close?
Yeah, like Avengers, like, or like Ant-Man Avengers.
You know what? That's kind of a good point of like, it's kind of like, oh sweet, like another Avengers movie, and then it's like, oh, like
you're gonna get a lot of Star Wars movies. I'm excited for all of them, but I wonder with everybody if they'll see, like, I don't think the next Star Wars movie will make as much money because of that, and because it's like it's back. People will be like, oh, it's back. I think it's the trend between like the first Star Wars prequels. The second one always makes less because it's like the second one people feel like it misses. It's always like the first one, and the last one people are like, oh, this is the last of the story. So. But yeah, so that's number one. So that
is it supposed to fill in a lot of the gaps then, Rogue One?
Well, I'd hope so. It takes place in between the 3 and 4. It won't be about though like Luke or Obi-Wan Kenobi or anyone. It's gonna be like some
just the X-wing fighters.
Yeah. So and Mads Mikkelsen though.
Yeah.
That got my excitement to a 10. To be honest, I don't care what the movie's about. And
it's still Star Wars though.
Oh no, I was already excited, but with Mads Mikkelsen on board, and there are only small rumors that he might be playing a Jedi. But if Mads Mikkelsen's playing a Jedi, 11 out of 10 right there. That's ultimate. Like, yeah, there's a rumor, because the rumor is right now he was at a convention and he signed it, and he signed the name Galen, and in the video games, that guy was a secret apprentice of Darth Vader.
Oh,
so if I live in a world where I could potentially get scenes of Mads Mikkelsen acting against Darth Vader, my life's made. Like, that'd be amazing. So that was number one. And then I was gonna say there's a couple culprits on here that we didn't talk about they didn't make the list, and I think these are probably the top 3. Suicide Squad's not on there.
Yeah.
So are you surprised by that?
No,
you're not.
Not at all.
Why are you not surprised by that?
Because I feel like since we're already coming out with a Batman and Superman film, that like Suicide Squad just seems like a B-rated film compared to that. Yeah. Even though like there's like some big actors in it.
The only thing I'm surprised though that's not in top 10, I guess, because there is Joker and Harley Quinn.
Pardon me?
There is Joker and Harley Quinn, which I'm surprised. I thought that would get the train going, but I wonder. One of the comic movies is going to have to bomb next year. We know it's going to happen,
and I think it's going to be Suicide Squad.
You think so? Yeah. I think it's a combination between, and then I'll just bring it up now because we didn't talk about it, but Deadpool's not on that top 10 list either.
Yeah, that's true.
And you and Liam and Emily all say that, like, oh, I'm wrong. I'm pretty much convinced it will be a good movie. My whole thing is if it makes money, because nowadays that's all that matters, unfortunately. And like someone that wants to be a filmmaker, that's definitely on my mind of like the business, like, because I'm always looking at the numbers. So it's like, I don't say that, oh, this could probably be a bad movie. I always worry because you never know. Like, you don't know it till you see it. Like, we didn't know Avengers. Now that like the first Avengers was good, we know they're all like will probably be like at least decent. But with the first Avengers, like, oh man, they're all teaming up. This could be like a mess, you know? Yeah. But with Deadpool, I think it'll still be good, but I just worry that it's not gonna, I don't know. You know, it's rated R too, so you don't get the kids there. Like, kids can't see it. So that's my whole thing. But you guys are always like, no, it's going to do good and it's going to beat Zoolander. But what was on that list there, though? Zoolander was and Deadpool wasn't.
Yeah, that's true, too. I feel like the thing is, Deadpool's not, like, a big character for everyone who's not a comic book person. Like, if I didn't know about comic books, I would have no idea who the hell is Deadpool is. Yeah. Like, you see online, like, on Reddit
like
or
memes.
In memes. Yeah. Like, all this Deadpool, and you're like, who is this character? Yeah. It's not until you, like, actually start reading about it, you're like, oh, okay, like, this makes sense. And you
don't think the intrigue would get people to go see the movie? Or you think they would just, like, catch it on Netflix? Like, the people that, like, not you, that say, oh, who's this Deadpool guy? Do you think that would make them go see it? Or do you think they'll be like, oh, I'll just wait?
They'll probably just wait.
Yeah, and that's kind of my worry. And because it's rated R, too, they might be like...
It's not... The problem is now you can't cater to kids, and kids love those type of movies, and that's what's
That's half the
driving.
time why they get the parents to go.
Yeah.
So it's like, I want to see.
Yeah, it's
the
like, oh, my
Avengers
kid
movie.
loves the Iron Man. He wants to be Iron Man.
My
Like,
kid loves Deadpool.
He wants my kid. You can't say my kid loves
No,
Deadpool.
and I love
because
Deadpool.
He's like
but
a
I'm
dick.
not, yeah, I'm
And
not
it's
taking
awesome.
my kid
But
to
you-
Deadpool.
No, you're not gonna take your 8-year-old kid
No.
who wants to dress up as Deadpool. Like,
I'd let him dress up. I wouldn't let him
No.
because he could have seen the animated Deadpool, and there's no
Oh.
swearing in those, like
Oh,
in
okay.
cartoons.
yeah,
But like, I'd let him dress up. But I wouldn't let him see that movie.
yeah.
But probably
That's probably why it's not so high.
Yeah, and then the other one. So, but that's why I was bringing that up because to me, it's probably not X-Men, but I feel like it's either X-Men, Deadpool, or Suicide Squad. I feel like one of those has to be.
I think it's Suicide Squad.
You think so?
Yeah.
And why? Because just you think it just looks like a B-level movie.
Yeah,
Did you like the trailer? Or you didn't. I can't remember.
it was alright.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I can speak for a majority of the population.
That's why I have you, man. I need to get that. I guess, and the other thing is to me, and that's the thing that I guess it's kind of back and forth with Deadpool. I think one reason it could be successful is because social media, so
Yeah.
that's good. I still think people could tweet and like, "Oh, this movie's really awesome." People
Yeah.
go see it, and that's the thing that I feel like maybe could hurt the Suicide Squad. Is I feel like some people like it, but I feel like the majority of people think the Joker looks pretty silly, like his new look. And I feel like if you're online
it's-
seeing that, I don't know if you're
Yeah.
gonna be that hyped. If people are like, if people are always downgrading, like, oh, he looks stupid. Like, I
Yeah.
never say that. I say that I think the actor's gonna do a job. I just say that I don't like his look.
Yeah,
You know, don't get me wrong. When it first was released, I'm like, this is awful. Like, I did, like, I've except now, I still think it's pretty bad. I don't. I'm fine with the tattoos. I still just don't like the
But
teardrop that goes
the
into
Joker
a tree.
is your favorite character of all time.
Yeah, so I'm really biased.
Yeah,
Like he's tied
he's
with
super
Batman. But still, like, don't you think as someone, if you're not a comic book guy and you're on Facebook or Twitter or whatnot,
Yeah.
and the preview comes up, but all the comments are like, "Oh, this looks stupid," blah blah blah. Was that gonna make you go see it?
That probably will make me not go see it.
Yeah, and that's why I wonder if that's part of the
All the
reason why there's
negative
not as much
connotation.
hype,
Yeah.
because it's the Joker, but like. It doesn't feel like the Joker. Like he does. He looks like the Joker, but he looks like a fake Joker.
I think the biggest thing is that people are comparing it to when Heath Ledger was the Joker.
And you think it's too soon for it to be a big... Okay, here's a flip question. Here you go. This is one I just thought up. Boom. If they did a Batman movie and the Joker was in there and then they did a Joker movie, do you think people would be more excited?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think just the Joker on his own is kind of weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Because I feel like they're trying to make it the Joker's movie.
Yeah.
And I feel like if Heath Ledger was alive, you could totally do that.
Oh,
People
yeah, for
would,
sure.
I guarantee you, if Ledger was alive and like, oh, they're just making a Joker movie, I think that would make the most money out of comic movies. Because people would be like, fuck, it's Heath Ledger, he has to do it. But because it's not. I agree. I didn't even think about that. Because I kind of not forgot about Ledger, but I try to put it in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, to not be biased. But I guess, like, the mainstream people that don't read comics aren't used to it. So
Yeah.
it's like.
They're like, oh, okay, so there's this new Joker, and he's got this weird gang.
And it won't be
you
as
have no
good.
idea who these people are.
That's
They're just
that's
like,
true. The only one is Harley Quinn, and she doesn't exactly look like. She does, but not like the comic book one where she has like the big like thing around her head or like the colors. Like she looks like it, but not exactly. So.
Yeah.
And then the other one, the last one I was gonna say was not on the list, which I'm not surprised with, but you might be, is the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. It's that new Harry Potter one.
I'm not into Harry Potter.
Oh, you're not?
No.
I thought you liked Harry Potter.
No.
Okay, so that's fair for us. We both don't care about it. I'm not into Harry Potter, and the trailer didn't look like anything I needed to
You're not into
see.
Harry Potter either?
Here's my...
I'll watch the films. I've watched them all.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have too. So here's my story with Harry Potter. I saw it, and then we'll hear your story. I saw it. Grandma took me to the first one.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I was a kid, so I was like, whatever, 10, 12, whenever it was when I came out.
Yeah.
Saw a second one, loved it. Awesome. And then, for some reason, when the third one came out, I saw the preview, and we didn't get around to seeing it, and then they bought me the DVD for Christmas. So I watched it, and I was just like, this just doesn't do it for me for some reason. I think at that point I don't know. It's just the way I kind of remember was just honestly being bored with Harry Potter. And I was definitely more a kid, but that was the third one. And I felt at that point maybe it's just because I was a kid and you just want things now. But it was like I think I was tired of waiting for Voldemort, which was annoying because I think in the fourth one Voldemort actually comes into the story, like you see him. So if I would have waited one more movie, I would have been thinking. But I think as being younger, I was like, I keep getting tired of them talking about this guy who shall not remember your name, but never seeing him. You know, so it's like, and at that point, though I think Lord of the Rings was just ending or had just come out, I was definitely more a Lord of the Rings kid. Like Lord of the Rings hype all the way. Like I'd take that and I'd take Lord of the Rings and Star Wars over Harry Potter any day. And then once I met Emily, who's like that's her Batman. That's my girlfriend. Mega fan of Harry Potter. I gave them another chance, and I do like them. They're still good, but they're not like the be all end all for me. And like the only reason I'll see Fantastic Beasts is because Emily will want to see it. And same thing with Harry Potter. I probably would have never. I would have never not seen them, but I would have not seen them as soon.
Okay.
I would have got around to it, but and I liked them. Like I'm a big fan of Snape. I like that. I don't like the last one. Last one for me has like a lot of plot holes, and that's kind of I don't know. But like, what's your story with Harry Potter? How have you seen them all, but you don't really like them? I was forced because I had a girl.
See, I grew up in a family where we were not allowed to go watch them, so I grew up not having to watch them. So, and you had friends who talk about Harry Potter all the time, but like the whole like, no, like magic is like not a thing. Like you can't really go see that stuff. So it wasn't until I got older and started watching it.
So you didn't see them because your family didn't want you to see it?
Yeah.
Why? Because they thought it was too scary or something?
No, it's because of having that big Christian background that they didn't want. I'm not joking. Like this is like for real.
What?
Yeah, I
watched everything as a kid. They didn't care.
Yeah, no, I was only allowed to watch certain things.
So you just watched Harry Potter because for years it's like you can't watch this.
Yeah.
And then how was it after you watched them?
I felt like I didn't really miss out on the whole hype.
Yeah.
Because I never grew up with it all, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think if you watched them as a kid that would have changed?
I don't think so. Like for me, like the whole like magic is not like a big thing. Like I don't really like. There's no like realism, I guess, to it. But then again, like
it's magic.
But then it's like I like comic books.
Yeah, you believe a man that can grow into an iron giant. Or like like a big green giant.
Yeah, which is kind of like far fetched.
Because science, though.
But science.
Yeah.
It's like it's not just like, oh, he's a wizard. He's a wizard, Harry.
Don't start.
But no, Harry Potter has just never been like a big thing for me growing up.
And that's what that film is. It's a prequel spin-off. It's like a Rogue One where it's a story like happens before Harry Potter.
Yeah, see? No. Like
wow, that was just deflate.
Yeah.
Wow, no.
I won't go and see it.
Alright, well that was the list. I feel like even though you said Civil War, I feel like are you more excited for Jason Bourne than Civil War?
I need to see the preview for Jason
There's
Bourne.
no preview yet. So
I know.
You gotta see that and then judge.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. It's the original crew back. It's Matt Damon back. I'm excited to see that.
I'm super excited.
Yeah. Okay, well that was a latest episode of Rant Rave Repeat. I don't think is there anything you want to talk about before we head on out?
Nope, I'm pretty good.
You're pretty good?
Yeah, I have nothing else. It was pretty solid.
You hope. What if they
hope.
listen to this and they hate it?
No, well, it sucks to suck.
Sucks to Hashtag sucks to suck. Thank you for listening. Make sure you listen to all the other specials. Dynamic Duo, that's myself and mostly Liam, and then we got a couple other Kyles on there. Hopefully he'll be on some new ones, which I got to talk to you about off-cast.
Okay.
Standoff, I hope you all like that. We'll have another one coming that way. And then regular GeekVerse every Saturday. Make sure you catch us there. Find us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just agreeing because you find us on Facebook. We got Twitter.
We got Twitter.
SoundCloud.
Exactly. SoundCloud.
I know what's up.
Make sure you subscribe on iTunes if you got iTunes. Make sure you subscribe to iTunes for specials like this, whether it's myself or any other GeekVerse people thrown up there. You can have it right on your phone if you're on Apple. Boom. Don't even got to look for the episode. Pops up. Rant Rave Repeat, where we just talked about, I don't know, Google, dating parents, and movies. That's what Rant Rave Repeat is. It's just an hour of just randomness and just like sitting down. So, yes, thank you for listening. And I don't know. All right, we've still got to figure out a outro. We won't, but thank you for listening, whether you made us for your day, night, whenever, and may the force be with you.